Blanc, a snowy wasteland high in the Alps.
Are you here? Where are you? Are you here?
His cape billows in the howling wind, and his steps stiff.
Where are you? Show yourself, you monstrous thing.
There's a sound like a great exhalation of breath as the glacier sputters and shifts. Through the snowstorm, the creature is suddenly visible. Standing very still on the ice, he makes a great leap towards Victor.
Ah, my God! Muscular coordination, hand and eye, excellent tissue, perfect balance, and the sutures of hell. I failed to make it handsome, but I gave it strength and grace.
Victor circles the creature. The creature swivels to keep an eye on him.
What an achievement! Unsurpassed in scientific endeavor. God, the madness of that night, the heat, the sweat, the infusions, the moment when I saw it crawl towards me. And I.
You ran away!
What?
You abandoned me!
It speaks!
Yes, Frankenstein, it speaks.
You know my name? My
creature-
journal! Oh, my bad.
Why did you abandon me?
I was terrified. What had I done?
Built a man, given him life.
Well, now I have come to take it away.
Oh, have you?
I have come to kill you!
To kill me. Why then did you create me?
To prove that I could.
So you make sport with my life?
In the cause of science, you are my greatest experiment, but an experiment that has gone wrong. An experiment that must be curtailed.
Be still, genius. I have a request.
Damn you can't have requests.
Oh, I can. Listen to me. It's your duty.
I have no duty to a murderer.
If I'm a murderer, you made me one.
You killed my brother. You did it, not me. I cursed the day when you drew breath. Since then, I've lived in darkness.
This is the region, it's the soil, the climb. Send them the lost archangel. This is the seat that we must change for heaven. This mournful gloom for that celestial light.
That's Paradise Lost. You read Paradise Lost?
I liked it.
Why? You saw yourself as Adam?
I should be Adam. God was proud of Adam. But Satan's the one I sympathize with. For I was cast out like Satan, though I did no wrong. And when I see others content, I feel the bile rise in my throat, and it tastes like Satan's bile.
But this is remarkable. You are educated, and you have memory.
Yes, I use it to remember, being hunted like a rat, running from human places, finding refuge in the woods. I use it to remember being beaten and whipped, and I was good, I wanted to be good.
Then why did you kill William?
I wished to see you, and you came. Would you have come otherwise? If I killed half of Ingolstadt, would you have come?
Did no one show you kindness?
There was an old man. He taught me many things, but he was blind, he never saw my face. He never knew I looked like this. After a year, after he described to me the seasons, and I'd watch them go round 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was 1 year old, they said they'd take me in. The son and his wife, a beautiful wife.
What happened?
You know what happened.
Oh God, I do.
I burned them in a fire.
Do you feel no remorse?
Remorse. When I walk through a village, the children throw stones. And I beg for food, they loose their dogs. What is the function of remorse?
I'm sorry,
Sorry? You're sorry? You caused this. This is your universe.
Victor is silent.
Frankenstein, here is my request. I wish to be part of society, but no human being will associate with me. One of my own kind, one just as deformed and horrible. She would understand, she would...
What
I want a female, built like me.
A female?
You alone have the power to...
Create another brute? Another monster? No, I will not.
It is my right.
You have no rights. You are a slave. You want me to make you a female so the pair of you can be wicked together? No, I will not. Torture me as much as you like. I'll never consent.
I will not torture you. I will reason with you. Isn't that what we do? Have a dialogue?
There is no dialogue with killers.
Yet you kill me if you could. Why, you just tried. So why is your killing justified and mine is not?
I won't argue with me. My God, I'm halfway up the mountain debating with a
living creature.
A nothing. A filthy mass of nothing. I am your master, and you should show respect.
Master has duties. You left me to die. I am not a slave. I am free. If you deny my request, it will make you my enemy. It will work at your destruction. I will dedicate myself. I won't rest until I desolate your heart. I apologize. I did intend to reason. I'm capable of logic. I do not think what I ask is immoderate. A creature of another sex, as hideous as I am. If you consent, we'll disappear forever. We'll go to the wilds of South America, and we'll build our little paradise, and live there in peace. And no human being will see us again. What do you say?
I am amazed. You've learned so much so fast.
Are you proud of me?
Proud? No.
Why not?
Because your logic is flawed.
Is it?
You say you'll go abroad and disappear, yet you also say you yearn to be accepted by society. But won't you grow tired of exile? Won't you return and try once more to live among people, only to meet with their detestation? Because that is what you will meet with. But now, when you run wild, there will be 2 of you and double the destruction. Why should I facilitate this?
Because I'm lonely. Every creature has a mate. Every bird in the sky. Even you are to be married. Why am I denied the comforts you allow yourself? A moment ago, you were amazed in my intellect, but now you harden your heart. Please, do not be inconsistent. I find you infuriating. All I ask is the possibility of love.
Love?
Yes!
You think this is a possibility?
Yes!
For you?
A good man deserves it.
Are you a good man?
I would be, oh, I would be.
I regret that you are lonely. I did not foresee.
That I might have feelings?
You are an equation, a theorem, I confess it, a puzzle to be solved. But if you are sentient, and if you will depart...
Frankenstein, if you give me a companion, I will quit Europe forever. I will vanish into the air. There will be no more destruction. I will be gone.
A pause. Victor thinks.
Will you swear to be peaceful?
Yes, I beg you believe me.
If you gave me your word that you leave here forever, never return, never. If you were to swear, and swear solemnly.
I swear by the blue sky, by the white snow, by the fire of love that burns in my heart. If you grant my request, you will never have to look on me again, for as long as the world turns around.
You think it turns around?
Well, of course.
You must understand, the work is hard.
You alone can do it. You alone have the skill.
I alone, in the whole world, and no one to share my secret. Look down there. Do you see them? Tiny, little men with little lives.
Little house, little men.
Pygmies, I am different.
You are a king, the king of science. Build me a woman, please, a bride.
A bride should be beautiful. A bride should have pretty eyes and shiny hair. She should not be hideous. She should be as lovely as possible.
Oh, yes.
I will not repeat my stakes. We will only go forward. We can never go back.
Master, work your magic once more. I beg you.
A female. I had never considered the question. There are differences of what? Temperament, humor, skill?
I don't know.
What do females get at?
I don't know.
Victor is not really listening.
My God, what a challenge. If I could make something immaculate, something that I could exhibit. Not a demon, but a goddess.
A goddess.
Yes, if she was indistinguishable from if she was perfect. Imagine that. I might be damned, but I'll attempt it.
You will comply with my request?
I will comply with your request. If you give me your word that afterward you will leave us be.
I will, if you give me your word that you will do it. What is that for?
You shake it.
I shake it?
We seal the bargain. Take my hand.
Thank you. Thank you. My dreams come true. Go home. Begin at once.
At home? I can't do it at home.
Why not? What happens at home?
Do this work in my father's house? No.
Then go where you need to. I will be watching.
The creature swiftly clambers away over the ice, sure-footed like a goat. As Victor watches him go, we once again hear the breath of the glacier. End scene.
All right.
Just another scene.
Okay. By the way, they get credit for a fog machine. They had fog, but they would set off the sensors. And the, all right.
Wait, is fog really not the sensors?
Yeah, but I think it still said that the sensors would pick it up. So they get credit for it.
Like a religious holiday or something.
Clarice in Morning Blacks brings Monsieur Frankenstein's post on his tray.
Your post, sir.
Moment. One moment. Okay. Action. Letters of condolence.
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
I know, Clarice. I know.
Victor bursts into the room. He has come straight from his encounter with the creature and still wears his spurs and boots. In his hand he clutches the journal. Out.
Victor, where have you been?
In the mountains on the sea of ice.
This is the house of death. It is no time to go adventuring.
Father, I have to make a long journey. I leave today.
Today? But what about William?
He isn't coming. I must travel to England. Goodbye.
England? Why?
Work.
What work? For a year I have not seen you work. What is this work for which you must decamp to England?
Look, I don't expect you to understand, but...
No, I do not understand. I do not believe your studies are so important, and I demand that you would stay here for the funeral.
I have no intention of obeying. I must go.
And your wedding?
It will have to be postponed.
But Elizabeth...
Elizabeth will wait. I was in Ingolstadt 6 years. A little longer will make much difference.
Victor, why are you so sad? When your mother was dying...
Please don't bring her into it.
When your mother was dying, I gave a promise that I would see you wed your cousin Elizabeth. That was my wife's last wish, that you might be happily married. You were such a sunny child, a carefree child, alert, inquisitive, the joy of our days. I came to believe you would do great things, and I would be proud of you. And instead we have this sulliness, this melancholy, this low fog of gloom. You flout my authority. You do not respect the codes by which we live. In short, you disappoint me. If you insist on leaving, I cannot stop you. But you may tell your fiancée yourself. Elizabeth! Where is the boy I remember? He had bright eyes, a ready smile. Where is he, Victor? Where is he gone?
Monsieur Frankenstein exits. Victor waits. He hears again distantly the terrifying breath of the glacier. Victor senses that the creature is observing. Elizabeth enters.
Your father tells me you are leaving us. Why, Victor? Why must you go to England?
Because in England they are at the forefront of electrochemistry. I've heard of real breakthroughs by vitalists, Galvanists. I must go and see myself.
And for that, you'll put off our wedding?
Yes, it's critical for my experiments.
What are your experiments?
I'd say they're beyond a woman's scope.
If you think I'm going to marry someone who talks to me like that, you can think again. Which part might be beyond my scope?
All of it, actually.
Are you suggesting I'm less intelligent than you?
Yes, I mean, less educated.
That's hardly my fault. I wasn't allowed to go to school, but I can learn. I could be your assistant.
What's a voltaic pile, a Leyden jar, electric eggs?
You know perfectly well I don't know. What is a voltaic pile?
It's for storing an electrostatic charge. You link several jars in parallel, and with that you can.
Oh, please, take me with you. It sounds so exciting.
I will first go to Oxford and spend several months at the university. Believe me, there's nothing exciting about that.
I don't care. I'll come.
I'll be in the library all day.
I'll be as quiet as a mouse. Let me come.
Subsequently, I'll travel to the islands of Scotland, barren rocks and a barren ocean. It is, I am told, an awful place.
I don't care. We'll be together.
Elizabeth, it's no situation for us.
What, and you think this is? The world is turning and I'm sitting in Switzerland watching it. I know it's picturesque, the mountains, the lake, but it's so quiet it's oppressive, and the people are dull. I want to go to Paris, Rome, America. I want to talk to you about your work, about the world, about music, politics, everything.
I have no interest in music or politics.
Have you any interest in me? Victor, are you hiding something?
No.
But there is something on your mind, and I believe I know what it is. I believe I know what obsesses you.
Do you?
Yes, you've given too many hints that
What? That I what?
that there's someone else.
I was fearful.
Victor, is there a girl in Ingolstadt? Are you in love with someone else?
No, I'm not in love with anyone else.
But you are constantly preoccupied, as if you're yearning to be with someone else.
No, it's you, Elizabeth. It's always been you. There's no one else, I promise.
Oh, Victor, I've been so alone. I've been lonelier since you returned than when you were away. I see a rainbow or sunset and I long to share it, but you're not with me. You're never with me. There's only one where there should be two. All I ask is to come with you and to be at the center of things. I want your gravity, your volume, your mass, not an abstract you.
I'm sorry, it's impossible. I must go alone.
Victor, what do you think love is?
I'll be back in 6 months.
That wasn't what you answered.
Well, it's not quantifiable, is it? I mean, what do you measure? The number of kisses?
You don't measure anything. You throw yourself in. It's like jumping from the rocks into a swirling pool. You throw yourself in. You drown in love.
I see. You drown.
May I ask you something? I want to have children. Do you want to have children?
Yes, of course I.
Do you want to give me children?
God willing, yes I do.
I've waited and waited.
It will soon be over. Just let me finish my work. If only I could tell someone about it.
Tell me, please tell me.
I can't tell anyone. I wish I could tell you, but I can't.
Then just kiss me, like this.
She kisses him hard, she fondles him.
Oh wait.
Show me how you'll give me children.
She
Touch
places
me,
her
feel my
hands on her
heart.
body.
Must you go? Must you? Can't you stay?
If only I could stay, but I cannot.
Then go and do your work and be brilliant. And after that, come home to me and be my husband and give me 12 children.
Oh, that's a lot.
You are beautiful. You will make a beautiful wife.
Victor, what do you think I am? A specimen? Go.
End scene.
All right.